and all the main apes that were meant to talk talked, but again, you could tell that the Why, hello there, YouTube, and welcome back to Freaky Future Month. I am Random Ross, and today I am continuing the Freaky Future reviews with Battle for the Planet of the Apes, the fifth and final installment of the original Planet of the Apes saga, where it's now the year 2003. I mean, we have a brief opening sequence in North America where an orangutan, the war giver, John Hewson, gives a brief recap of the previous movie, Conquest of the Planet of the Apes and Caesar's rise to power. And then it's 12 years after a nuclear war where, I'm assuming in the year 2003, which again at the time was like the future for the 70s, living with his wife Lisa and his son Cornelius, Caesar creates a new society with humans and apes. Only when Caesar has to go into the ruins of the city with Virgil and McDonald, this time McDonald's brother, so a different actor playing him, and it's his brother too. Caesar wanders into the ruins of the old city, and where there are mutated people that find him, they then go to war and battle for the Planet of the Apes, and the prize, of course, is what's left of the Earth. After a big, sort of cheap, lazy dumb battle, Caesar wins and changes the future and makes humans and apes equal. And then that's the end of the original franchise. And we didn't get another Planet of the Apes film for another 28 years with the Tim Burton remake, and then we got the requels from the 2010s that continue into this decade. But yeah, this was the last one, the final chapter in the Apes saga in the original series, so the original 5 films. So what did I like about this? Well, I like that this was the last one. I think they knew when to end this franchise, and throughout the early 70s we were treated to a Planet of the Apes movie, and I feel that the quality kind of lowered throughout. I thought Roddy McDowell was good as Caesar. As Caesar, he had the most experience out of everyone with the ape makeup and played his character greatly. We also had some gorilla in it who was like a bit of a bigot and thought humans shouldn't be equal with apes, and he also ends up being responsible for Caesar's son's death. And also we see some human characters and mutant characters. The makeup on a lot of the apes, you can see that the budget was getting lower for them. So I imagine all the ape extras were kind of in masks, and all the main apes that were meant to talk talked, but again, you could tell that the makeup wasn't fully there. The makeup was just a bit poor. The final battle, though, I thought was a bit cheaply done. It was like done on a field, and it wasn't a massive battleground, but it was the 70s. They obviously had to make do with what they got, and the effects weren't like what they are today. Of course, when Caesar looks doomed and that, he then calls to the apes, going, "Now fight like apes." Everyone then comes out from hiding, and we have a quick brief fight where the apes win. Then Caesar deals with the gorilla that was responsible for his son's demise, and then the apes do that whole ape has killed ape, ape has killed ape, and they're joining the human race, says McDonald. Yeah, this film's about 87 minutes, so just under an hour and a half, and it is written by, I forgot to mention that at the beginning, it's written by Paul Dunn, and again directed by J. Lee Thompson, and stars Roddy McDowell, Claude Atkin, Natalie Trauma, who again from the second film was a regular in the series. She was a mutant in the second film. She was a human character who helped Cornelius and Zira in the third film, and then she plays Caesar's love interest in the second film and his wife in the fifth one. It also has Servan Darden and Lou Aries and Paul Williams and John Hewson as the lawgiver. So like I said, this was the last one for a good while and was a good way to conclude the saga, the Planet of the Apes franchise, the original films of course I'm talking. And yeah, I thought it was decent, but just not as good as all the others. But I thought it was alright. So yeah, what am I going to rate this one? Battle for the Planet of the Apes, I will give it a 3 out of 5. 3 out of 5 for Battle for the Planet of the Apes. So there you go. There is my review for this one. So there you go. That's it for our penultimate week. We've only got one more week left now of Freaky Future Month 2.0. Can't believe how fast it's gone, but it has. So yeah, our final week we'll probably get into some real sci-fi horror for our final week, because this is a horror channel after all. I kind of been doing a lot of more sci-fi than sci-fi horror this time, haven't I, with the Freaky Future, this series. But you can watch all the series so far, even the first series if you wish, all on the channel. So yeah, I will be seeing you soon, and until, be sure to like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. If you've seen this one, let me know what you think to it down below in the comments. And yeah, like I said, if you like this video, we'll be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Well, I have now. So yeah, until next time, don't have nightmares.